Well, let's see who gonna mosey on up in here. Um, as I get my life together, what's good? Shout out to y'all that's in here. They say it's 15 people. Um, and I appreciate it being 15 people. I surmise. What's good, y'all? Come on up in here. I don't know what's going on with the comments. Um, child. Anyway, what's good to the people that's coming in here? Y'all just come on in. I know it's late. Y'all know me and Scotty switch times. You know, normally I will come on at 9 and he'll come on at 10:30 where we switched. He came on at 9:05. I came on at 10:30. But it don't matter. Either way, come on in. Kick off your shoes and relax your feet. Um, and whatnot. Y'all, I noticed in the other live that I did last night, the connection was a little shaky. It may do that from time to time. Just bear with it. It ain't like StreamYard. All right. Because this directly through the tube. All right. So it may happen here and there, you know what I'm saying, but don't get in your bag, child. Yeah, I can see the comments now. Um, but what's good, y'all? Y'all come on up in here, child. Dear Lord God Almighty. Um, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I I took some medicine, so it's starting to work on me. So if I seem a little whatever, um, you know, it's because of my medicine, you know, mixed with the tequila. Not that I condone that and you shouldn't do that. um, what's good? Shout out to everybody that's up in here. I get started at the 10-minute mark. It's 2 minutes in. So yeah, everybody just get comfortable, relax, take off your shoes and relax your feet, twist up your joints, or your Bluntville's, you know what I'm saying? Or your game, your Garcia Vegas, you know, your backwoods, whatever you do, your bow, whatever you do, your bong, whatever you do, your gas mask, whatever you do, go on ahead and get that ready. Go on ahead and fill up your drinks or whatever, because we got some things to talk about, but I'm not gonna keep y'all long because y'all know it's finna be past my bedtime fucking around with this NyQuil and this Don Julio. So oh well, bitch. I was up in here sneezing my ass off earlier. I feel fine now. Um, so that's all that matters. Um, Child, y'all come on in. Come on. What did y'all think about tonight's episode? Listen, the amount of flip-flopping that Wendy and Big Face was doing was really getting on my damn nerves. Like, I was sitting over here just like, what the hell am I watching and why am I watching it? Like, whenever I want to be on Big Face side and stay on Big Face side, she do stupid shit that leads to me not to be on her side. And then I'm gonna have to deal with all of her big apple-headed ass stands that's gonna get all up under the comments being mellow mutts while all of they foolishness trying to get her to escape her fuck shit and her fuckery and her damn mess. I already know what it's gonna be, but it just is what it is. Like, she worked my ever living lasting nerve. Not only her, Wendy too. And that didn't see, y'all tried to come down on me and really be when what we were saying about keeping the same energy when we was down on Yakrati's channel. But see, this was the shit that me and really B was talking about while y'all was sitting around here hearing what the hell y'all wanted to hear for the sake of caping for her ass. Sometimes you just have to call out your heroes and your sheroes and the people that you trauma bonding with. Sometimes you just have to call them out on their fuck shit. That's what's gonna help them out. Not all of y'all just being yes men and just standing for the foolishness. But don't worry about it. We'll get there. But don't y'all worry about it. We'll get there. It's only 77 people up in here. I'm shocked. I guess y'all really wasn't feeling the episode like that. I don't know, because normally by now to be over 100 of y'all waiting to climb up in here, unless all of y'all got work, in which case I understand. Okay, because it is 10:30 around here up north. So well, it's 80 people, 51 likes. Can y'all just get the likes up? That's all I ask. I get started at the 10-minute mark. We 6 minutes and 7 seconds in. I ain't gonna be up here. I ain't gonna keep y'all long because, like I said, the NyQuil and the Don Julio is taking a hold of me, child. So I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to last up here with y'all. Did I do that on purpose? Probably. I was sitting over here contemplating on whether I wanted to keep the live or not. I ain't gonna lie. Oh Lord, my eyes watering. I was sitting over here contemplating on whether I was just gonna make it a pre-recorded tomorrow, or whether I was just gonna make it a less gag on the second channel tomorrow. But I said, why put it off for tomorrow when I could go on ahead and do now? Hold up, y'all. Lord Jesus. Whew. Girl, these lights, action, and this Hollywood that's going on is fucking with my sickness. Okay, my eyes is watering and everything. But it'll be all right. Shout out to everybody that's up in here. Y'all make sure to get these likes up. Keep liking up the live as y'all enter. We 7 minutes and 30 seconds in. Ooh, girl. So now y'all see why I went on ahead and took this medicine, because I was up in here all the pieces earlier. Hold up. Oh, girl. Ugh. I'm back. Y'all come on in. Come on in. But Terrence, why did Candace say that Robin is who she trusts the most? No mention of Wendy. Ooh, I ain't even catch that. CCF freak, but I'm glad you did. Well, I mean, somebody else came under the comments last week and said that they felt like Ashley was having Wendy's back way more than Big Face was, and I ain't really say nothing then, but then you turn around and you say this, that adds validity to what that person said under my comments. But hey, I'm just gonna let that go. I'm too sick to deal with all of the apple-headed crew coming up under the comments to cake for Big Face. So whatever. I deal with y'all once I feel good. I don't feel like dealing with y'all right now. Hey Brandy, yeah, Don Julio and NyQuil, child. I might take an edible when I get off here too. Oh, that's really gonna make me pass right the hell out. That's what I need. I mean, Candace can be your girl all day, all night, but Big Face, yeah, she finna get ran down over here. All right, I'm finna truck her ass right over here doing this thing. She could be a girl all you want to, but yeah, she finna be smack boom crack around here because she got on my nerve. Her and Wendy. Wendy damn near went back to thick weave because that's what she took me at. That's the place she took me to tonight. No shade. But we'll talk about it when we get there, which is now because it's 10 o'clock. What's poppin' T subs and T squad? So, child, this episode of Real Housewives of Potomac, y'all could have kept this shit. And the reason why y'all could have kept it was for all of the flip flopping and let me see you backflip for me. Okay, don't be cutting corners on me. Y'all remember that? That was Raven Simone. Yes, I had her one and only album. Yes, I did. All right, that was Raven Simone backflip. Okay, don't do Raven. Anyway, all of the backflipping and pussy popping in the handstand that Karen, you may as well add her in there. Big, my sickness was already upset. I didn't like it. It said the connection is unstable. They're reconnecting. I told y'all it's gonna do this for a little bit, but y'all will be all right. Y'all ain't missing nothing. Anywho, Real Housewives of Potomac. This is season 7, episode 10. Lord, I'm sleepy, y'all. This is season 7, episode 10. Cleaning up the mess. So, Dickum Down and Tacky finish up down to their tight ass podcast that they saying that it got millions of views and is up for NAACP awards and Image Awards and BET Awards and MTV Music Video Awards and you know the VMA Awards and you know the Country Music Awards and the Soul Train Award and you know the Tonys and the Oscars and the Grammys and the Woodies and shit like that, and you know the Boss Babe Awards and all of that is up for all of these damn awards, I guess, because when I listened to it, it was tatted through. I was bored of shit. None of them was interesting. They weren't talking about shit that was interesting. Tacky was trying to be funny, and she's not. She girl, listen, she trying to be Tiffany Haddish because that's what she is. So, loud and wrong, not funny, overdone. And you know, dick them down being the nigga that she is, just gives nigga vibes. It bleeds all over the podcast. So it's just like, but whatever. Congratulations for all of these awards that y'all claim y'all got, and all of these streams that y'all claim y'all bitches are getting. Like I said, Google and Alexa will say anything these days. So you can't take nothing that none of these folks say, you know, for whatever or whatever. But it is what it is. They say they got it, I guess. Anyway, the twins is having a birthday party. Okay, Ann Jenado. All right. Shout out to Ann Jenado for you know, they sweet 16, and shout out to them for kicking their tired ass pants the hell up out of there. They said that y'all done embarrassed our family name enough. All right. Mama, you a bird. Daddy, you a fuck nigga of the pulpit. We don't want y'all run around here destroying our day. Like, we just want this day to be just our day and not have to deal with either one of y'all hoes. And I was on the twin side. Y'all keep y'all parents at arm's length. See, y'all constantly show how y'all really feel about y'all parents. And I ain't mad at it because I feel the same way y'all do. Anywho, send me the children. You understand me? Send Angel, Adult, and Grace around here. All right. I'll be the mother and the father that both all three of them chillins need. You understand me? Because I don't know what the hell Tacky and McGilla got going on. Moving on. Um, so anyway, so big face to talk about where they're at their relationship and so forth, girl. I don't give a shit about that fuck nigga in the dress. I don't give a damn about her, her tears, what she got going on. I just don't give a shit. I don't care. Look, all this crying that Robin had going on, excuse me, Robin dick him down way down to ground. Dixon Esquire had going on this entire episode. I just did not care. I'm gonna be honest. Don't get me wrong. I understand your feelings about, you know, the car crash and you losing two people or whatever the case may be. I understand all of that, but do not use the poor demise of them people to try to pull on our heartstrings. See, here is another time your disingenuous ass is coming up here with moving on. Because I don't want to say too much because I don't want to disrespect the legacy of her friends because they ain't got nothing to do with this. But I just get it together, Rob, because men don't cry. Okay, Real men, they don't cry. They just suck it up and they live another day. Ain't you a real man? Be a real man and suck all that shit up and stand in your shit the way you supposed to. You could grieve later, ho. Moving on. Um, I don't like her. Yeah, that was harsh. I don't care. I don't like her. I don't. I don't like her. Anyway, Big Face getting her master's in business administration. Shout out to you, Big Face. That's funny because before I became a nurse, all right, I used to want to take business administration. That was going to be what my life goal was. I took all of these business courses, 11th and 12th grade year around there to Phoebus. I took all of these business courses thinking I was finna be the next big gay businessman or whatever the case may be. My bad. I had to respond to that. I figured I was going to be the next Fortune 500 company of the gay niggas, and I don't know. It was like a last minute thing. It's like the minute I got to the damn administrator's office, I just changed my mind. That's for real what happened. But girl, that's for real what happened. But shout out to you though, Big Face. I ain't mad with you, girl. Go ahead and get your DVs. Uh, and she hosting a backyard party. Y'all know she doing the black thing, keeping it simple, having it at one of the little revival tents down in the back, down in the backyard of her house, and she inviting only the people that she cool with and her friends and her family. And I was down with that. It was cute. So Big Face wants to invite Karen because a producer had to remind her about what she said about her being messy, and she blamed it. I'm skipping, but she turned around. I'm skipping this part. I'm skipping, because she said this later on in the episode. She said that she was sitting at home, she was having a drink with her and Ashley, or whatever the case may be, and her and Ashley was talking about it. Now later on in the episode, she blamed it on alcohol and she blamed it on the devil, which is Ashley. And I'm skipping, but I'm gonna say it anywho. Big Face, listen, stop that shit. Own your shit, Big Face. All right, own it. It didn't matter that Ashley was there. You still said it. I believe that had Tacky and Dickum Down been there, you still would have laid that level of tea down. Had Dejanay been there, you still would have laid down that level of tea. Stop acting like Ashley coerced you into saying some shit about Karen's marriage, because that's not what happened. You were sitting down being messy with Ashley, and you said what you said. And then when you turned up on Ashley, Ashley turned back around. And I mean, it's fair game, Candace. I mean, it is what it is, girl. Like, come on now. Don't do that. If you're going to take accountability, take accountability. Yeah, Karen, I was being messy. Me and Ashley was sitting down talking. We was cackling and kicking, and it came up, and I shouldn't have said it. That's it. Anywho, Karen having a live variety show. Karen, don't nobody want to see it. First of all, Karen, what show? Did any of y'all know Karen had a show? Did anybody know that Karen had a movie variety show where she was going around out here pulling the candy birds, doing little parodies and shit? Like, did anybody know that Karen had something like that going on? Because I never did. I'm just saying, and I'm gonna be real with you, Karen, and I really hate to do this, but I'm gonna need for you to quit being the copycat auntie that just want to keep up with the times by doing what everybody else is doing. It's like Wendy wanted to come out with a candle, dude. You came out of nowhere with your 3 wick candles, and so Tacky and Dick 'em Down got a podcast, and now they making their podcast laugh. Now here you come out of nowhere with this whole variety show that I didn't know you the fuck had, and now you want to make it a whole laugh thing. Like Karen, you not even interested just by yourself up here on the show. So I'm trying to figure out exactly what is your variety show gonna consist of. And I'm just gonna be real. You're not interested up here on the show by yourself, Karen. You not. So I mean, I'm gonna leave Karen alone because I don't want to run down on Karen. But I don't know. It's just it's giving copycat weird vibe ish type shit, and I ain't here for it. Moving on. Wendy coming back from Chicago. It's Sha. Okay, Sha, like the shy, Chicago. UK, Chicago, not Cha. You keep saying Chicago, Chicago, and then you got the nerve to try to listen. Al Capone would never. You understand me? Al Capone is somewhere rolling around in his grave. Him and his damn him and his damn Chicago typewriter. Like rolling in their damn grave. It's Sha, not Cha, Chicago. All right, you had a Chicago deep dish, or whatever else Chicago is known for. I just only know them for the Bulls and they deep dish. Now, whatever else Chicago got, y'all drop down in the comments. Moving on. So Big Face meets up with Dick 'em down to some restaurant. Um, and then that's when Dick 'em Down tried to pull on our heartstrings about these two friends that, she done lost or whatever the case may be. And while that's really sad for your friends, I feel really bad for your friends. I feel really bad for your friends' family. But you can drift off to the fourth level of hell for all I care. You and them mannish ass tears. Like, girl, care to somebody else that cares. And another thing, Candace, I ain't trying to be messy, but was you the one but did you step out of that Hyundai? Listen, Candace, you living in this real nice, expensive ass house, and you up here doing shows with Trina. Ain't no way in hell you come stepping out to the thing in a Hyundai. Candace, if I come to the thing in a Hyundai, that's one thing because I'm on an RN salary. You on a RHOP salary, and there's no reason why you should be stepping out of a damn Hyundai. Dear God Almighty, it was a Hyundai SUV at that, girl. You driving a soccer mom vehicle with no chair. Anywho, I'm gonna let that be. Y'all want to know what kills me, and this was my whole issue with Big Face in the very beginning, and I had the same problem with Wendy when it came down to keeping the same energy. You gonna sit up here and this girl face and tell her, well, I should have understood where you were coming from, or whatever the case may be. Like, and see, and I'm gonna say it, fuck y'all. Y'all love to get up under the comments whenever we talk about Monique. I talk about Monique. And then y'all get up under the comments and y'all love to say, well, Monique was still wanting to be Giselle's friend. Monique was still wanting to be down with Robin. Monique was still wanting to do this with Giselle. Monique was wanting to still do that with Robin. Monique was still this with Giselle. Monique was still this with Robin. So what does that look like? Like this? What did that look like? Did it look like this? Because from what it looks like to me, it looks like she's once again begging to be these hoes' friend. I don't understand at how You're so, because my thing is a drunk man tell no tales. You felt the way you felt, and you said exactly how you felt, and you was drunk. That's how I know you meant every word you said. You really felt ambushed and you was really hurt by that because for whatever reason you thought this woman was your damn friend. Well, be clear, most butch dykes do that when it comes to y'all feminine women, and you need to be careful about that. You run around here thinking that she having your back because she want to be your friend, when the real when all along she just want to suck your damn click. You better watch out for that damn woman. Candace, stay your ass away from her. Robin don't want to do shit but lick your click and use you for a damn storyline. That's it. That's the only thing Robin wants to do. That's the only thing Robin is good for. Robin does not have or hold no loyalty to no woman on that cast that is not named Giselle Bryant. I don't know what else she has to do to prove that shit to your tad big-headed ass. That shit get on my goddamn nerves. You up here mouth at a goddamn DMV, but yet you so damn simple that you don't understand when a bitch really ain't your damn friend. But you got all of your dumbass stands all into my comments want to call out Monique for the very same shit that you sat here doing now. You and Wendy for that damn matter. And I would love to know and see how all of them go get up under the comments now and try to sit over here and cake for you. Girl, she just pissing me off. Like, y'all know, I don't even really fool with big face like that, but it's just like I feel and I shouldn't feel bad for her, but I do. Because she really feels like Robin is really her friend. She really sat here and cried real tears over this bitch when she clearly showed you in your face that she don't mind throwing your ass up under the bus. She don't mind flipping and turning on you at the drop of a damn hat. And you still sit around here crying, talking about how you felt like she was the most closest to you there. And see, CCF Freak made a really good point when he said, well, what about Wendy? If I keep going out, I don't know what to tell you guys because I'm on YouTube. Okay, if I keep going in and out, like I don't have nothing to really do for that. All right, we just have to keep trying to figure it out until it gets stable, you guys. So I apologize, but it's nothing I can do. All right, it's between YouTube, Fios, and whoever y'all got around there. Anywho, not trying to be funny. I'm just saying I can't do nothing about it, love. All right, and please don't keep telling me that it's going in and out. Cause see, that's why I fell out with StreamYard. All right, I don't want to fall out with YouTube either because I ain't got no other choices for lives. Anywho, um, but yeah, that's how I feel about Big Face and her tears and her shoulda woulda couldas when it came down between her and Dickum Down and her thinking that they was friends and all of the rest of this stuff. Like, girl, bye. Moving on. So Father Time opening up a new chiropractic joint. Her and G. She say the businesses are being opened up with their money. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I thought his money was your money because he was already somebody. You understand me? He was already somebody. His name was already something, you know, while you were still an exotic stripper. You know, taking your clothes off for money. Dirty, greasy ass niggas like G. You know, that already got wives and families and all of that, but they don't mind coming around there doing up y'all and all that stuff. And, you know, I mean, I'm just saying, your name won't shit. His was. So I feel like more than likely, majority of his funds opened that up. I think the most you put in it was about 50 cents, maybe $100. You know, you might have pulled a Medea and, you know, gave him $75, you know, on the first when your check came. You know, I think that's about as most that you gave. Moving on. Father Time don't want to talk about the business deal that her and G don't have no more. You can talk about that, and you can also talk about all of these other businesses that got shut down. Um, Father Time Manny not showing up. I mean, I really don't care. Like anything that goes on with Father Time, y'all, anything that goes on between her and them damn Carnival cruise ship size feet of hers, I really just I don't care, y'all. I don't care. I told you your mama don't want you. So what the hell make you think we do? Moving on. Ashley goes to see Uncle Lump on a Pickle. And I guess his wife, because she was calling the white women auntie. I don't know. They ain't none of my business though. Listen, Ashley, let me tell you something. You look, I tweeted this. I want to feel bad for you, but I just don't, and I can't, and I won't, and I'm not. Like, this man don't want you. He never wanted you. You was nothing but a business transaction to him. And in turn for you making him look good and feel youthful and all of the rest of that stuff, he married you, gave you your means, and gave you some money and gave you to churn to make sure that you could still be financially set once he decided to drop your ass like the last bar soap down to the men's prison shower. So don't feel lonely. Don't feel no way. You got to churn, girl. Ain't no reason why you feeling lonely. Lay up with the money. Ain't that the reason why you waited until your prenup was null and void and then y'all decided to do all of this? So just lay up with the money. Don't feel lonely. You're not lonely. You got money, ho. And you ain't that damn lonely because you finally done laid up with a chap that's around your age. Did they say he plays soccer? He a soccer player or a hockey player? Or he played one on TV? I don't know. But all of this crying and all of this shit that you got going on, Ashley, I want to feel you. But considering what you married and who you've been married to for all of these years, girl. Thank you, Miss Bell, for your super chat, baby. You're amazing. Well, thank you. You amazing. Thank you for your super chat, love. I appreciate it. Um, anywho, Uncle Lump on a cucumber and his wife tried to give her the best advice that they could. That I suppose. Moving on. Big Face picking up Dorothy. And she basically learns to accept her mama for who she is. She say, listen, my mama is raggedy, tired, and through, and I know that, but she my mama, y'all. What y'all want me to do? She ain't gonna change, she not gonna change, and she my mama. What y'all want me to do? So she just decided to accept Dorothy, flaws and all, and she's just gonna learn how to tune her out because I mean, that's her mama, y'all. What is she gonna do? Anywho, um, the twins, Sweet 16 party, Ange and Adore. All right, shout out to Angie and Adore and they Sweet 16 or whatever. And shout out to them to Churn for having enough gumption to know not to invite their old tired ass parents down to their little quinceanera. I was on their side with that. I really was. But I will say this. Tacky, for once, you actually came through for your daughters outfit wise because it wasn't an eyesore and a headache, and you didn't make my nose bleed. Watching you in your fashions down to your daughter's party. I will say that at least you know how to show up and come through for your churn when you supposed to. I didn't mind what you had on. I was worried. I know they was too, but it is what it is. Um, So McGilla Gorilla finally decided to show up, child, for his daughters. Not only did Magilla Gorilla show up for the daughters, the ladies got to finally see Magilla Gorilla be there for for Tacky and Ange and Adore, and subsequent Grace too. Shout out Magilla. I'm glad that you showed up for your turn, I guess. I didn't listen to the tired ass speech. I had the shit muted, so I don't know what was said. Y'all put that down in the comments. But I made a comment on Twitter and I said, I'm sorry, but every time I see Jamal, he gives me chimp in a suit. Girl, I fell on the floor when I roast that gag. Somebody just tweeted me back and told me, shame on me. That's what the white people already say about us. Bitch, I know you lying. Go sit down. Cause look. That's what the white folks say about him, bitch. I don't look like Magilla Gorilla. I don't look like Bubbles the Chimp. I don't look like Curious George. I don't look like Donkey Kong, Diddy Kong, Dixie Kong, Cranky Kong. I don't look like none of them. That's what the white folks say about him, bitch. Don't lump all the black folk up around there with him, because we don't look like that. Now, if you mad at me saying that, look, he ain't come out my dick and I ain't push him out my cooch. Take that up with the people that had him. Come around here with that with me. Don't say that's what the white folk call us. It ain't no us, because I ain't never had no white person call me no damn chimp, no monkey, no chimpanzee, no ape, no gorilla, no spider monkey, none of that shit. So don't say no us. Anywho, that's what they call him. Don't say no us. Anywho, and they ain't far off from that. Moving on. So, Big Face's backyard event. Big Face's backyard event. So Dorothy throws major shade at Tacky when they saw a snake in the grass out in the backyard. And Dorothy said, oh, well, I thought you didn't invite Giselle. And Giselle showed up. Oh, my goodness. But I will say this. I'm going to say this, Dorothy. I'm going to say this. If Tacky sees this and Tacky decides to read you up out of your lipstick, your wig, and your pissy, soggy ass Depends that you wear, Dorothy, I ain't gonna have nothing to say to Tacky. I'm not, because you opened up that door to get read. Now, don't get me wrong. I was here for the shade. But if she decides to come back and straight up scar drag you and go in and let her have, Dorothy, don't come looking for me. I ain't got nothing for you. Okay? My best advice to you is to read her ass back. All right? That's my best advice to you, because you opened that door to get rid. I'm just saying. See, this is what I mean by y'all need to keep our mamas the hell up out of the damn mess. Not saying that Giselle can read, because she can't. But let's just say, for the sake of argument, that Giselle did have a mouth, and Giselle heard her say that, and Giselle decided to go on live and cuss her ass slam out. I won't have to say, because Dorothy, you started it with the shade. I'm just saying. But see, you could get away with that because it's Giselle. Giselle can't read, because see, had you said it to me, or I'd have spent a whole hour going in and letting half on you, and I'd have made a pretty penny off of doing it too, if it were me. So you did right by shading Giselle, because girl, Giselle can't read. Moving on. Big Face took a pregnancy test and it came up negative. You're shocked? I mean, Lord, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I'm off NyQuil. I'm off Don Julio. I'm about to be off of edible at the end of this. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Big Candace really wants to be a mama. And I really want that for Candace. I do. I feel like any woman that genuinely wants to be a mom, I really do want that for them. And I do feel like Big Face will make an exceptional mama. I do. I do. I really feel like I mean that. I really do feel like Candace will one day make an exceptional mama. I thoroughly believe that. But God ain't ready to touch your uterus yet, love. Just deal with it. See, you got to work on you, Candace. All right, you got to work on you. All right, now once you really work on you, then God will go on ahead and grace your uterus. You understand me? But you need to work on you because you got to remember, you said a lot of fuck shit about people and their parenting and questioning people's miscarriages and so on and so forth. So you got to work on you, big face. You understand me? Then God is gonna sprinkle, his grace on you and give you a little, a little big face junior or a big face at. But for right now, you're barren. Deal with it. Anywho, Karen asking Dickum down, when's the wedding? And Dickum Down says that they decided to have a private ceremony with just the four of them. And then Karen says, "Oh, so we not invited?" And she said, "Girl, no." Karen, don't feel bad. Dickum Down not even invited. How's she gonna invite you to something that she ain't having? So don't feel bad, Karen. Like Karen, you ain't missing nothing, no way. All right. It's cool. It's cool. Like she can't invite you to shit that she ain't having. Okay. Do you hear me? See, my thing about it is if I was really getting married and I had so much controversy surrounding my marriage and I was really getting married, oh, I would have the biggest, baddest, most expensive wedding that Real Housewives franchises would have ever seen. And all of y'all would have got a first class ticket just so that I can shit and stunt on y'all hoes real classy like. That's what I would have did if I was really having a wedding and so many people was trying to tell me to my face what I won't gonna do. That's what I would have done. But see, she can't do that. Okay. She can't do that. So hey, y'all, if I'm breaking up, I cannot do anything about it. I'm not Wi-Fi. I can't go in and do nothing about it, y'all. Anyway, so Wendy shows up, um, you know, for the party, festivities, and whatnot. And Eddie comes too, or whatever. And she decides to use this time to go and talk to Dickum Down because oh yeah, Dickum Down showed up too. Wendy, again, I don't have no problems with no grown person taking accountability for some shit that they done did. Taking accountability and apologizing are two totally different things. I'm down for Rock for Wendy saying, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't have went so hard on you like I did last season, and I'll take accountability for that. Maybe I shouldn't have came that hard. But you sitting over here apologizing, and then you apologize to her twice. And I'm trying to figure out it. This was what I meant by keeping this. Jesus Christ. Because when I said it, I was wrong. When Really B said it, she was wrong. Now, everybody that's telling us how wrong we was for feeling that way, now all of y'all down to Twitter and all of y'all mad and frustrated and upset that Wendy apologized to Dickum Down. Well, see, this was the shit that I was talking about and Really B was talking about. Like, this is what we was talking about. Like, I don't get why, like, yeah, and again, y'all, I'm not saying I'm mad at Wendy for taking accountability and holding herself accountable for the part that she played in it. I'm not mad at that. But what the hell I'm not going to do is sit over here and apologize to a bitch that got herself involved in the situation that had absolutely nothing to do with her. Let's not sit here and act like Wendy involved Dickum Down in anything. No, Dickum Down, being Dickum Down, got involved because it was dealing with her kitty clicking me. And that's what got her ran down to the ground by Wendy. Wendy didn't involve her or insert her in anything. And then gonna have the nerve to sit in Wendy face and go tell her, well, I appreciate the apology. I mean, are you waiting for me to take accountability for anything? It's 11:15 at night. So I'm not gonna blow my cool and I'm not gonna blow my top. But I mean, Tacky is a 52-year-old divorced woman with tacky ass fashions and a tacky ass converted dental office to boot, whose three daughters don't the fuck like her, think that she's a bird and a buzzard and don't want nothing to do with her. So much so that they don't even want her, oh, they tired ass, ape looking ass daddy, down to they damn sweet 16 because it's so much of a fucking embarrassment. Giselle just got a damn house of her own after all these years, and she couldn't even find nothing better than a goddamn converted barnyard. Then you got Robin, who used to be Robert back in the damn day, who had dick one time in her life, trapped the nigga, had a baby by him. Now he can't even get up out of this shit. She run around here finally selling these gas station hats that ain't nobody buying. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all saying. Still run around here trying to push and pump this goddamn wedding that ain't gonna happen. It's never gonna happen because her man just not that into her. He won't Michael and everybody know it. So with all of this that they got shrouding around them, I'm still confused and bewildered as to why Candace and Wendy are just clamoring to be their damn friend. I don't understand what they hold as women for y'all to be so anxious and so clamoring to be their damn friend, missing friendships and shit. Like, I mean, Devil Dick don't respect Robin. Cain and Abel don't respect Robin. Life don't respect Robin. They finances don't respect Robin. The producers don't respect Robin. I don't respect Robin. Scotty don't respect Robin. Bondi don't respect Robin. Nobody respects Robin. Like, and y'all just clamor and miss these friendships and want to be down with these two tab bitches so bad. I don't get it. Like, you hold 4 degrees. I don't get why you. So Big Face talks to Karen, and Big Face decides to apologize to Karen for motor mouthing with Ashley, and talking about their marriages and stuff like that. And people on Twitter felt like they was mad at Candace for apologizing to Karen. But how do y'all feel like Karen isn't owed an apology? I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Other than what we see Karen about to do with Dickum Down in the next episode, she really don't play around in people marriages and make up rumors about people husbands and make up stuff about people sneaking off and having sneaky links and all of the rest of this. Correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I don't recall there ever being a time where Karen did that to anybody. So I'm not understanding where y'all feel like Candace don't owe Karen an apology. Nah, I think she do. I think she do. Because Karen has never done anything to Candace for Candace to feel like it was ever okay to sit up and talk to Ashley, of all people, about what she may or may not have heard about what went on between Karen and Uncle Ben's around here in these streets. I mean, I'm just saying. If I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. But I don't recall a time where Karen played around in any type of rumors or brought up rumors or spreaded rumors or talked about somebody's family or whatever. So I don't know what y'all mean by that. Nah, I think Candace did right by apologizing to her friend because Karen did not deserve that shit. I mean, she did. Moving on. So Chris talks to Ray about what's going on with Tacky. And Ray tells him, well, listen, maybe you should just be the bigger person and apologize that she felt, or no, maybe you should be the bigger person and apologize because that she misinterpreted, what the meeting was or what the intention was or whatever the case may be. Uncle Ben's, please listen. Look, Ray, I hear you. I hear you. And I hear what you're saying. You're not telling him to apologize because he did anything wrong to Giselle. You just telling him just give her an apology off of the strength of she misinterpreted, what your actions was in that moment. I get that, Ray. And you know what I'm saying? I look, I get it. You about as old as Uncle Ben's rice is because you the face of it. You understand me? So I get it. But at the end of the day, I'm on Chris' side. Chris don't need to apologize to Tacky for shit. He doesn't. Him apologizing to her is in a way insinuating that he called her back there in the room for some less than genuine reasons. Hell no. No, 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 no. And I understand what you're saying, Uncle Benz. I hear you as a man. I hear what you're saying. But I'm on Chris' side. Hell no. Fuck that bitch. She ain't getting a goddamn thing from me. Because nothing more happened in that room other than me trying to help her get to a better place with my wife. So if she took that as something else, that's her and her problem, not mine. So I'm not. I was on Chris' side with that. Hell no, I'm not finna get her no damn apology. If that's the way she took it, then that's on her. Because that ain't what I gave. Not to mention, Giselle said that out of her own damn mouth. Tacky constantly was asked, and Tacky constantly says, Chris did nothing for me to feel like that. I just felt like that. So I'm not so there's no misinterpretation of any feelings. There's no misinterpretation of any feelings. None. Whenever anybody asks her that, her main thing is no, he didn't say anything to me. No, he didn't do anything to me. Well, no, he really didn't make me feel like I had to clutch my pearls, my titties, or my pussy. So I'm not understanding what the hell he needs to apologize for. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. Now, I ain't trying to give you too much, Uncle Ben's, because me and my family, we've been using your rice for generations. But like I said in my last review, I'm going to say it again. You need to go carry your ass into the kitchen and make another Uncle Ben's rice formula and stay up out of this situation. Okay. I won't mad at Chris for feeling away, and I won't mad at Chris for getting aggravated because everybody keeps trying to make him apologize for something that he doesn't feel like he did right, and he shouldn't. He shouldn't. Like, no, no. And that was the end of the damn episode, and I'm glad. Girl. 53 minutes. Good. We got 7 more minutes, and then I'm ending this. Child. Just as a man, you should just go apologize if she felt like this or if she felt like that. What you need to do is go make a new formula. All right. I would love to see Uncle Ben's make some yellow rice. You know what I'm saying? Some Uncle Ben's Goya rice, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what you need to go do. Ray. All right, you need to keep expanding and expounding on your empire. Stay out of what Chris and Big Face and all of them got going on. Stay up out of it. You should just go apologize if she misinterpreted how your act. What? T, do you think Wendy needs to address Candace about her not trusting comment when she threw Monique up under the bus? I feel like Wendy needs to call out Candace, period, because I understand now where people are coming from. When they felt like Ashley had her back way more than Candace did. I mean, that is true. That is true. But see, you know what? Mhm. It don't matter. It don't matter. It doesn't happen. It is what it is. Listen, I ain't even upset about. I'm because I listen. I want to like Candace, but see, stuff like this is Candace. I understand your feelings at the moment. Now I understand what you were saying. I should have clarified. My whole thing is, listen, this ain't no Cinderella story, girl. If the shoe fits, wear it. Now, Candace did not say nobody name. So the fact that Dickum Down even felt hit, and the fact that Dickum Down allowed that bullet to hit her in such a way, that's her problem. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. Like I felt like me personally, I wouldn't have felt no way about it at the damn table because I know that hoe ain't talking about me. She ain't put no stamp on it. She ain't put no name on it. So I refuse to let that bullet hit me. But whatever. Thank you for your super chat, Autumn. Here you go, Pastor T. Thank you for coming on the event while you sick. Y'all welcome. Thank you for appreciating it. Okay. Because I'm fighting my sleep here. They did Monique dirty. They do. They did. They did. I mean, I don't get it. She said at the end of the live, Robin just played the part she wanted to play. Listen, I still say Dickum Down's whole thing is not coming from a genuine thing. I don't. I still feel like Robin is in on this thing just like Giselle is. I do. I do. Come on, y'all. Y'all know, had that been anybody else, Giselle would have been done with them. But yet, when it comes to Robin throwing her up under the damn bus, it just is what it is. She can overlook it. What that tells me is both of them was in cahoots with this. That's what this gives me. It gives Robin a purpose of still being here, and it also gives Giselle a purpose for still being here because she's now beefing with some other woman on the damn cast. Then Wendy wants to apologize. I missed the friendship. See, that's that AKA. See, Wendy, you look, Wendy, I'm gonna need for you to carry all of that melanin up out of the AKAs. You understand me? The gag is I don't really feel like melanin belong in the AKA anyway. The real gag is I felt like the other little light skin AKAs really don't think twice about y'all dark skin AKAs, which is why she treats you the way that she do. And I've always felt that way about the AKA. See, that's why you need to get from under that pink and green nonsense and come on around here to us Delta Sunny, where we will treat you good. And let me tell you something. Again, I said this before and I'm gonna say it again. We do not claim niggas in the house. All right. I don't know how Dickum Down got involved in that. I listen. I won't dare. All right. I ain't had nothing to do with that because if it was up to me, you understand me? I ain't had nothing to do with that. I don't know how she got past the gate, but she got past it somehow. Do not allow the actions of one, you understand me, to make you think that, because my sisters, see, we not like that. Come on home, Wendy. Okay, Wendy, come on home. You look better in crimson and cream anyway, girl. That green and pink is fucked up on your skin. It don't look good on your skin, girl. It don't. And only a real friend is gonna tell you that. Come on around here and get draped in your crimson and cream, and come get draped in your crown, queen. That's what you need to go and do. All right, that's the first thing you need to do, Wendy. Now, see, once you do that, then everything else is gonna fall in line. You watch what I tell you. But anywho, that's it. That's all I got. I ain't got no more to give y'all. I stretched it out over an hour. I gave y'all the best that I got. Hopefully, this was entertaining for all of y'all. Y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about tonight's episode. Continue to ponder, replay. All right. Continue to ponder, replay. Drop down your comments and all that good stuff. I'm not gonna be hosting a panel tomorrow because StreamYard. No. Either JoJo or Scotty is gonna take my place tomorrow. I don't know which one. JoJo said he'll do it first, and then Scotty turned around and said he'll do it. I don't know. I might make them draw straws, or I don't know. See who got the biggest dick or something. I don't know how we gonna figure it out, but we'll figure it out. And when we figure it out, I'll let y'all know. And until next time, I'll holler at y'all. Bye.